Hi, this is Doris. Okay, so you're working on raising your frequency, um, trying to be a better person, and you go through your life, things stop you, kind of like that black mark on the middle of this track. You're stopped because you notice something different. You notice that it's anything to the above the tracks where that road is good. It's all good. Everything to the right of the tracks is unfamiliar territory, scary, bad, frightens you, causes you to be mouthy and irritable and rage and fight and all the way up to war. So you're walking down this track and something stops you because it's different. The question about raising frequency that I wanted to bring up with this point is that if you were walking down the middle of the track and one side's positive, one side's negative, everything in your life that you come up to is either going to be positive to you or negative to you. That means you're walking on the tracks. You're not supposed to play on the railroad tracks. That's the point. It's not a safe place to play. Now, if you notice to above the tracks, there's a road. Now, if you walked on that road and something stopped you, everything to the left of it would be excellent news, and everything to the right, as long as it's close to you, would still be good news. It just wouldn't be as great as the left. So when you're working on your frequencies, this is just a point I wanted to make, that if you can imagine that the railroad tracks is the middle, where it's the ground zero, and everything above it is plus and everything below it is negative. You're not supposed to play on the tracks. If you would go on the higher roads and raise your frequency, even when something is negative, it's not all negative. It's still positive. It's just not as great as it would be if it fell on the other side. The choice that when you walk up to somebody and you make a decision and you're saying, oh, they upset me, or that upset me, where are you positioned on these railroad tracks at? Above them or below them? If you find that you have rage instantly, you know the second that you take a deep breath, you could take yourself to a different location. And say, well, I'm mad, but I don't want to be that mad. Oh, I'm happy, but I'm not that happy. The location of where you put your frequency at in life is up to you. Every second, every breath, it's changed only by you. And I want to let you know that if everything in your life you're looking at is a plus or a negative, you're on ground zero, and you're not supposed to play on the tracks. You're supposed to be walking on the road. Hopefully, not the road right beside the tracks, but a couple up. It depends where your life is that day, how you feel. But the second that you feel uncomfortable and unhappy, and it doesn't bring you great joy, know that instantly move. It's all up to your perspective of where you want to be in life. And not everybody you approach, walk on the same path with them or on the same road. Some people you walk on the road with and you give them more leeway because you're actually on a higher love level with them. And some people you walk with, let's say on the railroad tracks. You could be like the Queen of Hearts and Wonderland, and you can off with their head every time that, no matter what they do, good or bad. It's up to you where you put your perspective, and you know that it's not, you're not locked there in that road. You can move it just by taking a deep breath and stop and think, what road would you want to be on when you walk on the path with them? Thank you.